Polynomial functions. Find the cubic polynomial function with two of its zeros, 2 and minus 3 plus square root 2, and a y-intercept of 7. Let us see how to find polynomial equation from given zeros. So we are given zeros at x equals to 2 and at x equals to minus 3 plus square root 2. Remember that these zeros are always conjugate pairs. So if we have one zero at minus 3 plus square root 2, the other zero should also be there at minus 3 minus square root 2, right? So that is very important to understand. These zeros always exist in conjugate pairs. So that is key to solve this question. Now we are looking for a cubic function. So cubic function means what? We have now three zeros, so we could write this cubic function as f of x equals to a times x minus 2. This is because of that zero. And then we have x minus one of these zeros, which is minus 3 plus square root 2. And then we have x minus the other zero, which is minus 3 minus square root 2. You get it? So that is how we can get the cubic function. Now we are given that the y-intercept is at 7. It really means that if I write 0 for x, then the value for f of x is 7. So we have f of 0 equals to 7, which is a times minus 2. So we are substituting 0 here, right? So when I write 0 here, I get 3 plus square root 2, and in this case if I write 0 and open the bracket, this was actually minus because this is minus. Let me write minus here, and then this will be 3 minus, and minus becomes plus square root 2, right, which is 0. Now we can expand these, so we get 7 equals to a times minus 2. 3 plus square root 2 and 3 minus square root 2. When you multiply, you get a square minus b square, which is 9 minus 2. Or we get 7 equals to minus 2 times 9 minus 2 is 7 times a. So when you simplify, you get a equals to 7 and 7 cancel, and you get here 1 over 2 with a negative sign, right? So that is how you can find the value of a, and from here you can write down your answer, that f of x is equals to a is minus half, and then you get x minus 2. Let me expand this and then write down the answer as x. When you open this bracket, you get plus 3 minus square root 2 times x plus 3 plus square root 2. So that becomes the factored form of the given polynomial. It is cubic in nature since it has got three linear factors of x, correct? So that is our answer, okay? So that is how you solve. In this case, when you divide it, x and x can 7 and 7 cancels out. 1 divided by minus 2 is minus half, and you get a, right? So I hope you understand and appreciate how we got this answer. Thank you. And